There we go. We're getting there. We're yakking away. Let me turn off the music. Ta-da. Okay. We are live. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday at 9-ish. No, it's 9 on the dot. Ooh, right on time.
We're very, very organized this morning.
Or we fool you pretty well. Let's put it that way. So good morning. This is Cut Up and Sew. What's up? I'm Tony.
I am Nancy.
And we are substituting.
Yes. Tony will be Josh and I'll be Joanne.
Oh, that's a great way of putting it. I'm a little short version. I'm not as tall.
Probably the same height as Joanne.
You are. I think it works out well. Maybe I should get like a box to stand. Just joking. So good morning, everybody. Why, if you're online, come on in and say hi so we know that we're talking to people. That helps a lot. That's just really interesting. It's only got 6 people. I'm really confused. Y'all know Josh is out of town. That's why.
Well, it is Monday morning and it is a little dark out. So maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we don't know. So anyway, thank you, Bonnie. Good morning to you. Yay. I love it when somebody can help us feel like we're being watched. Does that make you nervous?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
So we're substituting today. Josh and Joanne are gone for the next 6 weeks. They're going to be on vacation. Actually, Josh is still, I think it's Salt Lake City. I think they're coming back today, tomorrow, one of those days. Yeah. But then he's gone again for a whole month. So We hope that he travels safely and come back. As you see some of the pictures that we have been posting, they're having fun.
Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing lots of little
Without us.
projects and definitely having fun.
You see the thing about Harry Potter? If you guys have not heard about the Harry Potter thing, go back on our other posts on Facebook. I'll probably post something in the email this week too.
Yeah.
About it. It's kind of exciting news.
Very exciting.
Look, there's everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Make sure you hit your hearts and your likes. And if you're watching this on replay, hit #replay so we know that you're watching. Thank you so much for everyone for the shouts out, because this is new for us. We've never done this together. Nancy's like, what? I said, yes, please, please. So, but Nancy's a good sport, so she's here this morning. I am prepared.
Very organized this morning. No more handwritten notes. We're into the typewritten stuff.
That's right. Always, for the most part. So I'm going to go through my list and talk about stuff that's going on here in the shop. That's what this show's for. We're going to talk about some new fabric. And, it's the last day of June's Spooktacular Jamboree.
Yeah. Last day to get your Halloween fabrics. They're still 20% off. All your Halloween related items. So today's it. Today, I can't believe tomorrow's July 1st.
I know. 6 months gone. We're halfway through the year.
Unreal.
Crazy. So let's first talk about the block of the month, just because I have it hanging and I'm not going to pull it down and keep handling it. So this is our block of the month. We're kicking it off in 2026. It's 12 months. It's a block of the month for every month of 2026. It's called Ramble, and you can sign up now. We have limited space. He hasn't decided if he's going to add more spaces, so you need to sign up quickly, because it is actually, we're getting filled up. Yeah, it's filling up. So what's really cool about this is I showed this on Study Hall, so you can always go back through Study Hall. I did a zoom in. I don't want to be handling it too much, be holding it in front of the camera, because it's already starting to fray. That's the downside with shot cottons. But my goal is to get this quilt top done by the end of July, so you can really see it and then make a better decision as well. But it's a shot cotton, which means it's a looser weave, but it has like a
sheen
almost, to it. Yeah, it's because the threads on a shot cotton are different going from the weft and the warp. So just wanted to put that shout out again. It is, how big is it? 86 inches, I think it is.
96.
85 by 88. Yeah, it's big. It's a queen size quilt.
If anyone has any doubts about this, or they're kind of on the line, this is beautiful in person. This is really pretty. Much nicer than what shows up on here. It is really pretty.
Yep. All you got to do is go to cutupandsew.com, type in the word Ramble in the search bar, and it'll pop right up with all the details. All the details. What are you doing Friday?
Friday, I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy the day off, take a walk, and enjoy. Yeah. Do you have any plans?
No. Well, my husband says he wants to barbecue steaks.
Oh, so I'll be at your house. What time?
So it's 4th of July. We ain't going to be here.
Yes, we are closed.
We are closed, both St. Augustine and Palm Coast. So just keeping that in mind. I keep telling you guys, we are open though Saturday. Yes. I got Tula Club, EPP Club.
Yeah.
No, Hoopapalooza's taking the month off. So there is no Hoopapalooza this month in St. Augustine. So you all can come down to Tula Club.
Yeah. Thursday, regular hours, closed Friday, regular hours Saturday.
Perfect. Yep, exactly. So make sure you put that on your calendar. So we know that Josh, Farron, and Melanie are in Salt Lake having a fun time playing on machines, seeing all the new gizmos and gadgets. And it's exciting what they've been sending pictures back. So what Josh and Melanie and Farron are going to do in July, on July 19th, Saturday, in St. Augustine, is host a BU watch party. So Bernina's actually putting this on. It's a live stream, but we're going to open up the space, the classroom space up there in St. Augustine, where Melanie and Farron can talk into it. And hopefully, I hope they have some of the new products by then, because that'll be really exciting if they have some of that to show. I
hope so. And they're going to remove the tables.
Oh, yeah.
I understand. So there'll be plenty of seating.
There's plenty of seating.
Yeah.
Plenty of seating. But you got to sign up. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because it's limited seating, we need you to sign up if you don't mind. It's free.
Yeah. There's no charge for it, but we do need to know.
And there'll be door prizes. So I saw some things that they had collected. So I have a feeling those will be door prizes, just so you know. Maybe you'll get a zipper pouch made by Josh.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was cute. I like
cool.
that.
Or a tea pouch made by Farron.
Yeah, yeah.
Or a hat.
Those were cool. The hat was cool too, for sure.
What time is lunch on the 4th? I could tell you what time,
You're
but
gonna be surprised.
but you have to find out where I live. So
And
I'm
you
not
have
going to say that.
Bring your own steak too.
That's right. Bring your own steak. BY steak. So that's pretty funny. All right. So sign up for the BU watch party on July 19th in St. Augustine. So I'm not going to talk too much about our fabulous fall lineup. We do have quite a few people. I did bring up the flower. You're not going to be able to see it because it's kind of fuzzy, and I don't have long arms like Josh. Josh just goes like this. See? Like,
Do you want it? Like
nah.
No. Okay.
So the best thing to do for our fall lineup is just go to our calendar on Cut Up and Sew. Look at Palm Coast calendar for September, October, and November, and do the same on the Palm Coast because there's different events at different places, and we're getting really cool instructors and product in for it. So our first one coming up in September is Angie and DJ from Five Little Monkeys. They own the shop up there in North Carolina. They're going to come and teach us about Quilter Select and Dresden, Dynamic Dresden. So that class is starting to fill up. So if you were wanting to learn to do a Dresden using really cool tools that'll make it easier, sign up now because it's filling up. Now the Sunday show, which is the 14th of September, there's still space in that. I think we have a lot of space in that one. So sign up though. And then you do have to pay a fee. The fee holds your chair, holds your seat, but you get part of that fee back towards anything you purchase that's Quilter Select that day. So just keep that in mind. Let's look at those. Have you done any of the Great American Challenges yet?
I have not. But that's the chair challenge,
Yep.
right? Yes, I have not done that.
Do you know what they have to do?
They have to sit in it and post it and something else.
Yes.
Post it, sit in it. I don't know.
You got to sit in it. You got to
For
spin
sure.
in it.
Oh, you have to spin in it.
You do have to spin in it. No, you do. Because it goes around. It's kind of fun. It's like going on a merry-go-round. And then you have to lift the little handle to go up and down.
Yeah.
And then you have to open up the
it.
box. Yeah. So if you do all four things? If you do all four of those things, you get a chance to, there's a little QR code on this. You can scan it if you're in a shop and do it, and you get entered into winning an entire sewing studio, basically.
Wow.
$4,500. You get a
That's
free
great.
Kangaroo and Joey. A Dream Sewing Room, it's called. Oh, and a
That's
Kookaburra.
great. That is great.
That's awesome.
That's
So,
all they have to do. And when does that end?
the end of July. So
Oh,
now's the
great.
time to do it.
Yeah.
Now is the time to do it. And you can do it at either locations. We have chairs at both
Okay.
locations. We encourage the staff
Boy, that's super.
to sit there and make you do it.
Yeah.
And if you,
Okay.
we have a lot of chairs in stock, but if we don't have the one you want, we have lots of choices for you to order as well. What fabric you want.
Yeah.
One thing I have noticed is if you get the fabric that's like solid, it's a tougher fabric, so the seat doesn't sink. It's
Right.
not as squishy. So some people like that, some people don't. So just keep that in mind if that's something that you want a more firmer seat, you want to go a solid color.
Yeah.
But if you want something fun like the kitty cats, we're going to talk a lot about cats here in a minute, or the buttons, which tend to be some of the favorites,
Yeah.
we can get you that too. So Great American Chair Challenge going
Okay.
on all month of July. And we'll talk
Sounds
about
good.
that every Monday to remind you.
Okay.
Can you do it multiple times? I don't know about
That's
that.
a good question.
That's a really
I don't
good
know.
question. I should ask. I think I'm thinking like you guys. What if I did it in St. Augustine and then I come down to Palm Coast? I don't see why you can't do it, but
Yeah.
we'll find
We'll
out.
find out. Yeah. That's a good question.
Whew.
Okay.
Kangaroo and Joey sale with hydraulic.
Yes.
So our Kangaroo and Joey is our #1 seller.
Yeah.
And we'll and I think there's a kiwi involved. I don't know about that, but Joey is the little separate piece that comes away from the Kangaroo. It's the most common #1 cabinet we have. And this month it's the same price, both because you can get it with power
Or without.
or without.
Yeah.
Now this month you can get it with power for the same price without.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
It's really nice. It's
Is it?
really
Oh,
nice. The hydraulic is easy enough to do, but when you add the element of the electricity, it's just a no-brainer.
Right.
It's for the same price. You know?
Right. Especially when you're trying to put it away. Oh, company's coming.
Yeah.
Hit that button. Go all the way
Great.
down. Put the top on top. People think we're open at 9 o'clock. We're not. We're open at 10, just so you know.
Yeah, that's a great price. That is really good.
Yeah, I can't remember what the price is. Oh, it's $24.99.
Yeah.
It's normally $34.99. So that's
Yeah.
almost
It's
$1,000.
good-
That is $1,000
It's a
off.
good deal. Yeah.
I don't do math fast and quick. So, oh,
Yeah.
look, Josh is
Great.
watching.
Uh-oh.
He's awake out there in the West
Oh,
Coast.
it's early out there. Oh, God. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's early out there. He's up early anyway. Oh, there he's up there too. What did he say? I don't want anyone who wants a zipper pouch made by. Oh, come on! I think it'd be a great. People will want a zipper pouch made by Josh. I think.
Maybe he's giving that zipper pouch to Casper.
Oh, there you go,
It
Casper.
looked really
I love
cute.
it.
It looked really cute.
No. And Denise, yes, you do have to do the chair challenge. You need to come in and sit down here and do a chair challenge. Nancy's here today with Kate. So come on in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Sewing for Charity. Project line is July 26th, Saturday here in Palm Coast. Please sign up again. We're going to be sewing for Project Linus, and they do a kind of like a sub piece of Project Linus called the Snowball Express.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's part of Gary Sinise's his thing he likes to do for the kids who have had a family member who's served who's been in the service pass away.
Nice.
And so they make quilts that are red, white, and blue, and then they make a little mini quilt to go with it. There's other things. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So Dana will talk about that.
Okay.
I'll probably have Dana on live in the next week or so.
Okay, great. July 26th.
Yep.
Saturday. Okay, good. Good.
Okay. Bee's Facebook page. Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-oh. What's coming?
Insert dramatic music here. I will be taking that down today. So if you are watching us live on Bee's Quilt Shop Facebook page, this is the last time you're going to see us live because I'm going to take it down and we'll only have one page. We'll have the cut up and sew page. And there's some back end things that I have to do with administrative. So we'll eventually have both locations under the one page. So just keep that in mind. If you are currently following it, it's going to go away. And you'll be like, where'd it go? Make sure you follow Cut Up and Sew, not Bees.
Okay. Moving right along.
I am moving right along. I told you we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here so long. We're not too squirrely. Yeah. Not too squirrely. I'm actually thinking I'm going to talk about this at the end. I want to do your little thing in the middle, but let's talk about that fabric.
Okay.
So we all blah 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 blah. Nancy mentioned it's the last day of the June Spooktacular.
Yeah,
which means all Halloween fabric. Would you consider that Halloween?
You know, I kind of would.
I would too.
I think I would.
Boss is away. We get to make the decision.
You can let us know.
He'll be like, no, because he loves the cats. So all Halloween projects, fabric, kits,
panels,
designers, panels,
everything
is 20% off. Today's the last day. We got some brand new Halloween in on Friday here at Palm Coast.
Really cute. Really cute.
I showed it on Saturday morning, so if you want to go back and check that out, you can. So there's a theme going here. These cats, you want to hold that up in front of the camera?
Let me know if it gets too blurry.
Oh, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Aren't these guys cute? They're wanted for peeping Tom and wasting lives and cat burglary and what's it? Mud slicker?
It's really cute.
It's stinking cute.
Yeah.
We love it. And it's been kind of a comic thing with all of us in our own, with the staff talking about it.
It's really cute.
So, the Halloween ends today. Guess what starts tomorrow?
Yeah.
Christmas in July. We have Christmas in July. So starting tomorrow, all our Christmas fabrics, kits, designs, patterns are 20% off.
Yes.
Now, I'll talk a little bit more. We've got a whole bunch of things planned for July, but we're going to show the fabric, and then Nancy's going to do us some tips and tricks. So this is cute. Yes, look at these cats.
I guess this is the best way to show it.
They're all cats. Some of them look like owls, but
really cute.
Stinking cute. There's not much left. If you notice, there's not much left.
I know. Who bought all that?
I don't know. I got a couple yards. Just saying. I didn't get any of that one yet, but I got a couple of yards left.
That one's going.
I like cats.
Okay, this is a Moda one.
So this is all called the Perfect Christmas. These are all part of the same line. And these, I love Moda's small prints for Christmas, and even the Halloween ones they do. These are little tossed candy canes on a background of pink. So it's beautiful, and you can use it for a bunch of different variety of things, not just the kitty cats. Or the perfect.
It has a retro feel.
It does.
You know?
And then, of course, that one's on cream, and then the next one's on white. Bring it a little bit closer to the camera. A little bit closer. Don't be afraid. You guys can see it. And you guys can't see it, but there's like a little washed out blue dots in the background, kind of giving it that snow effect.
Oh, I do see that. I didn't even see that.
Sometimes when you're too close, you can't see it. And this, I didn't bring all the pieces over. There's like 2 more, I think 2 or 3 more. So these leaves with berries are very pretty. And it's not traditional Christmas, which I really like. It's blue. It's more winter, I would say, than Christmas, actually.
And this is still part of that.
Yep,
Perfect.
it's all part of the same line. Yep. And then this one's like little gingerbread houses.
Oh, this one's cute.
Because the cats live in little gingerbread houses. And the snow. Again, I think this is more wintry than Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that's a great one.
Lots of fun. We do have lots of new Christmas lines at both locations. So make sure you come in and check all the different Christmas stuff out. I'm going to talk one more thing about Christmas, and then we'll let you do your thing. Okay. I just went home yesterday. I was at home yesterday looking at what's coming up for our brands. So, we carry Bernina, we carry Baby Lock, and we've been Janome. So we've been talking a lot about Bernina because it's the Bernina University. Yep. Well, Kim and I in July are going to Janome's training, and then we Hello. So how many of you left? Or are you watching this on replay and you said, what is that? Or 3-minute blank in there?
Oh, boy.
It's because I mentioned Janome. It's not that. Yeah. Okay. Even Judy says you froze when you mentioned Janome. Thanks, Judy. Yikes. We don't know what happened was that. It's called the Internet Gremlins. We haven't had that happen in a long time, actually. I was just talking to Nancy about it. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So anyway, we're back. Okay. We'll talk really quick because now we're cutting into time. But anyway, Janome has some great Christmas specials. We're going to be redoing our pricing on our Janome's machines we have on the floor. So come in this month and check them out, test them out, and we will talk more about that as it goes along. So okay, we're talking. I'm not going to talk fast, but so we got tips and tricks. Nancy's here to talk about.
As I said, I'm taking Joanne's place.
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. Okay, some of you have seen in the store that we are selling these cute little mini quilt racks. They are actually embellished on the side with Palm Coast or St. Augustine, and they're just a little wooden mini quilt rack. You could paint it if you want. You could put these skeletons. We're getting skeletons out of the closet. Okay, so here's the little mini quilt rack. Well, what do you do with that? Some people look at it and they have no idea what to do with it. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Number one, it's almost 4th of July. You could put a little 4th of July quilt on it, okay? This one happens to be smaller. It was made for a smaller rack. But anyway, you can do that. Some of you came in the store and maybe saw this one that we did for the shop hop which had some of the fabrics that were left over. So it's a great idea for leftover pieces. You don't need big pieces. So that's what I like to do with these. Just a very quick project. It doesn't take a lot of time.
Show
Doesn't take a lot of effort.
Ones,
you can get very, very creative with it too. There's one for Halloween. I don't know if you can see all
Yeah,
this.
they can. Those are so
and
cute.
on the other side, just to make it a little more
You're so smart.
clever, you can do a leaf. Here's another pumpkin.
So how many of these do you have around your house?
Oh, tons. Because I had given some to my mom too, so I took all hers back. Now, here's the funny things you can do with it. Now, for my mom's birthday, I printed out with not a digital printer, an inkjet printer, her picture. So that was for her birthday. I think I did that for my dad too.
Cute.
So there's just a lot of things you can do with these. Okay, so just in case you're wondering, we do sell these. We plan on having them as a regular item. And I am teaching a class coming up in August. It says pot holder, but honestly, here's a pot holder. You can see, you just modify it. You make it a little smaller, you do it a little different, and you've got the same thing. So if you take the pot holder class, which is on August 15th, which is a Friday at 10:30, if you decide you don't want to make a pot holder and you want to make one of these to go on a mini quilt stand, you can do that. But here's examples of pot holders. Again, I'm just trying to use up fabric. That's what I'm doing. This is all from the Shop Hop. And you just embellish them a little bit with maybe some thread painting, some outline quilting. You can do a lot of different things. Another thing for here, if you guys like paper piecing, here's a paper pieced rose. Again, I don't know if you can see that.
Totally, yeah.
It's, you can do a lot of things. And if you're like me, I get bored if I'm doing something in a big quilt size. I just lose interest half the time. I like short little projects that I can do in a couple of hours or, maybe a weekend. Here's another pot holder for Christmas, which is Christmas colors. You can't really see it, but there's a Christmas tree outlined on here too. So again,
so cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to see.
It's like using scraps. You use scraps most of these.
This is all scraps. This is total scraps.
Look at the basket. Can you guys see the basket? Oh, tiny pieces.
I have a cuter one that has eggs in it too.
You probably could even use ribbon to make that.
Here's one for Valentine's Day. So you can see, you can just do a lot of different things. St. Patrick's Day.
I think what another cool thing is about these is if you want to learn a technique like your paper piecing rose, this is a great way to try it out. Then, what you do with that block, because it doesn't match what you want to work with. This is great. Yeah. And I love the idea that you gave your mom one too and gave her seasonal ones. They were cute. Perfect little gift. So that'd be a great housewarming gift.
So again, the pot holder class is August 15th, Friday at 10:30. But if you decide you want to take that class, but you're not interested in making a pot holder, because you can see this has the silver fabric on the back for a pot holder, you can easily turn that class and I will help you make it into a little mug, not a mug, a mini quilt. Okay. You can also make a mug rug too. Yeah. Now that I think about it, all of these things.
Scraps are your friend.
That's my favorite thing to do.
It is.
You can see it.
And it's like instant gratification. You sit down for 2 hours, boom, you're done. And
I know. And then if you like a little hand sewing too, you can hand sew the back, which makes it.
Oh yeah,
but you get a little bit of that too. So it just depends what you like. You don't have to do hand sewing, but it's just a little project that you can finish up.
They're cute. They're stinking cute.
And we do have these in the store.
We do.
So that's my spiel.
Judy says she likes how the mini quilt, how you flip it over the rack with no fidgeting hanging. So you don't need like clips. You don't need like loops or.
Very easy.
Just throw it over there.
Very easy.
Very cute. Yeah. Those are so fun. So she is teaching class. So we're trying to get her more class. Maybe we'll have her do the 4-patch again too as quilting 101 basics.
Yeah, because that's the basics of this one. This started out as a 4-patch, obviously, and you just build on it. You can add sashing, you can embellish it, you can do stitch in the ditch. There's just with one block, it's pretty easy to practice a lot of different techniques and still get a finished product in a couple hours, which is nice.
Sometimes that's all we need too to get us that creative feel and going again.
Yeah, yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. That was awesome.
I'll leave that up if you want.
Yeah, we'll leave that up.
4th of July.
4th of
coming
July.
up.
We're closed the 4th of July.
Yeah.
All right. So so Christmas in July starts tomorrow. So again, we have 20% off of all their kits, fabrics, and patterns. Holiday show and tell bonus.
Like this.
This is going to be in the email. I will put it on social media as well. So, but we're going to keep reminding you because we want you guys to participate.
Yeah.
Since the boss is away for July, we want to be able to share with him what's going on here. And he's actually missing quite a bit of the show and tell you guys bring in, especially in classes. But say you have a finished Christmas quilt or finished Christmas pot holder, come on and bring it in, and we'll take a picture. And you get you'll get 30% off of one fabric cut when you do that.
That's a good deal.
Especially on like say you get a backing fabric, you need 5 yards for a backing. You get 30% off that one cut. So that is all through July, not today. In July, bring a show and tell in, and you can do it up to 3 times in the month. So you can't do it all one day. You have to kind of spread them out because we want to make sure everyone gets a chance.
And that's something that's been done with fabric from.
Nope. It could be anything. No,
anything
we're not picking.
Wow, that's great.
We just want to be inspired. We want to be inspired by your creations. Because what's going to happen is you'll bring it in and everyone will be like, ooh, and then they'll want the pattern. Yeah. They'll want, how you did it.
That's great.
I love that. We feed off of each other that way.
Okay.
All right. So that's coming up. That's through the month of July. Floor model sale, the month of July, both locations. We're going to have special pricing on all our floor models machines. Probably the lowest pricing we'll get this year. So make sure you come in, talk to one of the people on the staff, and they will get you the right price for your needs. Don't forget Fat Quarter Fridays. We're still carrying that on. $3 a fat quarter.
That's great. Somebody came in last week and got quite a few and didn't even know that it was Fat Quarter Friday.
So important. Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Well, they were like all shocked or surprised.
Yeah, I was like, these are $3 today. Woo!
On pre-cut ones. You can't come in and pull 20 bolts to the counter.
This was she had, quite a few fat quarters. Yeah.
That's awesome. Don't forget Halloween's on sale today. The monthly foot special for June ends today, and that's the BSR or the ASR foot from Bernina and Janome. So if you haven't got those feet yet, come on in. It's 25% off. That's a huge discount.
Yeah, that's great.
Huge discount. Yep. But just again to give you going into July, our accessory foot of the month is a jean foot, number 8 in Bernina. I don't know about the Baby Lock or Janome's yet. I have to do more research on what the jean foot is comparable. But that's 25% off too. So, phew. The teddy was, Sam took this teddy bear class on Saturday. I saw the pictures. I'll be posting those this afternoon. They are stinking adorable.
Were they?
They whipped them out.
Cute. That's great.
I told you I left like a 1, and they were like mostly done.
Wow, that's
they were
really
whipping
good.
them
That's
out.
Great.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm anxious to see them. That's good.
Denise, yes, I think we have a 1 or 2, but we can always order any patterns that you guys see or hear us talk about. We could always order if we don't have it in stock. So Denise, totally, we can get that bear pattern for you.
Yeah.
We've actually considered, Christy and I are looking at dates for a second class. So if you're interested in the class, make sure I don't know if you can be on the wait list because the class is over, but let us know personally. And then we will make sure we get you called the first time it comes in. Oops, there goes Kate.
I would be interested in that class too.
Oh, it's so fun. They were all zip done. It was amazing. Making sure there was a lot of comments. Thanks for all the feedback there, guys. Hi, Angelina from Nebraska. Ooh. So I think we've hit everything except the last most important thing in the world. It's very important because people normally say something about it and we forget.
Yeah.
We're not going to forget.
No.
The code word for this week is
Christmas.
We're going to keep it simple. Code word is Christmas.
That's
so
right.
What that means is if you pay with cash, you get a little ticket with your name. We ask for your name and phone number, and we put in the drawing, which we'll do a drawing next week. Just realize that.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have to pull tickets.
Yeah.
So we pull tickets tomorrow. We'll pull out a winner, 2 winners next week. So you get a ticket into a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to use at any store, online, wherever it's easier for you to shop. And if you say the code word,
that's the kicker.
You get 2 tickets.
2 tickets.
2 tickets.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Make sure you
That's great.
Bring cash. Cash is king. We like cash. Cannot
Sounds
lie. Wow. Even with our little interruption, we did pretty well.
Oh, you did great.
You
got
did
through
great.
everything.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Barbara wants to make the teddy bear too. So
Yeah.
we'll keep you. We'll make sure
We'll
tell.
tell Christy about that. 'Cause
Totally.
I would like to take that class for sure.
Yep. All right. Well, that's the end of the show. I'm not sure if I'm doing study hall this weekend. We'll see. We'll see if I can find somebody to sit with me. I'm sure I can. I just don't know if I want to be live so much. I'm not Josh. I don't need to be live so much.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
So you guys have a wonderful week. Happy 4th of July. Remember, we're closed. We'll be open Saturday.
Okay.
If you have any questions, you can call the shops. We're here. Live to create.
And thank you so much. Have a wonderful week sewing. Remember, regular hours Thursday. Get everything you need so you can spend the 4th of July sewing.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Have a great one, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I forgot to